So let's get more on what's happening around the country. South Africans who took advantage of the amended lockdown regulations to go for a jog this morning say they feel free and their spirits have been lifted. Hasina Gori is monitoring things at the Grasmere Toll Plaza in Johannesburg. Hasina, very good morning to you once again. What's happening there?
Good morning, Blaine. Yes, as you mentioned, some of those regulations being lax this morning as South Africa moves into level 4 of the lockdown. One of them is that those that had left the province before lockdown and went to maybe another province and now want to return to Gauteng or any other province for residence or for work purposes now have that opportunity to do so. We're here with the JMPD as well as other law enforcement agencies. I'm going to call in Wayne Minar now, JMPD spokesperson, just to explain to us the process. If someone had left the province before lockdown and for some or other reason was unable to return before that, or now wants to return for work or just to come home, what is the process and how long do they have to come through now?
Yes, now in terms of level 4 of the lockdown, from the 1st of May till the 7th of May, people have an opportunity to travel to get to their place of work or from the province that they were into the other province to take children because they were in a province at the time of the initial lockdown. So now, from the 1st of May to the 7th of May, people do have that opportunity.
What is the process? Would they need a permit or would they have to go to the police station? What kind of rules have been put into place for that now?
For now, we know that a document from the employer would suffice, indicating that the person has to travel from the one province to the other to get to a place of employment.
We're here at the Grasmere Plaza this morning. We know that JMPD has been on the ground quite avidly since the beginning of lockdown. What is today's operation about and what are we looking for here today?
Today is about seeing that people comply with the regulations, because we still don't want everyone just moving around for no purpose. There must be reason. If you're driving or going somewhere, it is for essential reasons. You need to buy food or you're going to a doctor, but not just for driving around. And then also, unfortunately, for alcohol and cigarettes. Anyone in possession of alcohol and cigarettes will have to be arrested in terms of the COVID-19 regulations.
What is the fine that one can face if they are arrested at one of these roadblocks or just when they are out and about, not for essentials?
Yes, look, an admission of guilt now, it's between 1,200 and 1,500. But if you contravene any of the regulations in terms of the COVID-19, we need to arrest individuals because we still want limited movement. People still must be at home. We're now at level 4 of the lockdown. And then also there's a curfew. There's a curfew at night. There is no movement after 8 p.m. So between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. there will be no movement in terms of level 4 of the lockdown regulations.
Thank you so much. That was a JMPD spokesperson Wayne Minar speaking to us outside of the Grasmere Plaza here, where it's day 1 of the operations that are expected to take part for the next 3 days. We know with the regulations and with the lockdowns moving to stage 4, people are being allowed to move via interprovincial travel, specifically if they are moving back to their place of residence or moving to the place of work. We told and we heard earlier that a permit would be needed for travel still, but not for interprovincial, and people have from the 1st to the 7th. Also, another rule that has come into place from today is that people that leave their homes need to do so with the face mask on to ensure that they keep themselves safe in that time. And we're still hearing that message from the JMPD and other law enforcement agencies that stay home. Despite it being level 4, people are still told to stay in their homes and only leave for essentials.
Yeah, and we heard about that curfew once again between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning. You need to be at home unless you have a permit to be out. Hasina Gori, thank you very much indeed for your reporting. We're going to take a quick break. I'll get you more news next. Stay with us.